I tell you. I would have told you that wave was coming, but you said don't tell me stuff.
Toby's gonna get hit for a fat ass waving.
In a world where one has places to go, people to see, and money to make, I just want to find time to get all of it done. So my name is Ryan Vernon, and this is the Hustler for Show. And I hope y'all enjoy the episode today. Keep hustling, y'all. Keep hustling. Peace. Hola. So today's the 27th, and vlog number 33 is going up. And I'm just coming in front of the camera real quick to basically say, so voting is next week. And yeah, that's the presidential election, which, I mean, vote for who you want to vote for. The thing that I wanted to bring up, though, is that there's now ballots, propositions, all the other things that you see on the ballot that doesn't really get talked about, that's on the ballot. But there's a lot of information, you get what I'm saying? Who has time to look up everything, especially in a world when one has places to go, people to see and money to make it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put a quick link in the description to kind of give you a start to do your own research of everything else that's on the ballot in California. Other states, I mean, you have to do a little bit more. All I did was look up in Google what's on California's ballot. I mean, I started with DuckDuckGo, then I went to Google to see if I got the same thing. Yeah, see what else is on that ballot and do your research on those other things as well, because those are small scale things to where if we create that change today, it's going to have more effect longer term for changes that you want to see today. So yeah, do your research on those other things. I took a list of I'm putting the link. It's a lot of things as on like California, so it's gonna take some time. It's work, I know, but the elections are next week, and so I'm just jumping in front of the camera to say, if you are going to vote and you haven't voted yet, here's something that gives you an opportunity to see what else is on the ballot, so you're making a more informed vote. Again, this is Ryan Vernon, the Hustler for Show. Y'all keep hustling. Peace.
You gotta come in?
Ryan's not coming, so I'm not. I gotta look out for him.
Never said that, but I'll take that.
Let's go, Ryan.
I just gotta cut.
She eats shit, bro.
My feet are
Somebody
cold.
has to go get her.
My feet are cold.
Bro, if she eats shit, somebody has to get her.
She said I got this.
He's not going to.
Wait, where are you going?
Please don't go further.
You're right there. We're gonna fall, bro.
Okay.
Don't grab me. Grab somebody on that side. I'll die. And then you come with me. I'm gonna climb straight up.
You climb. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Hopefully my shoes are still there.
Hey, so much better down there, bro.
Right.
Take a video. You want a picture?
Sooner or later.
He wanted to come.
I think you'll be good. Like, you made it far enough to where you'll be good.
I don't have money. I'm not going to. That red shirt blue.
You actively can jump in here.
Or we can go back.
Like, if y'all wasn't trying to get wet, y'all could have just easily walked through the
You're
water.
already halfway down.
Maybe not Isaac, it probably would have reached his neck.
You feel accomplished?
I have a cut, and then there's water in it now.
Salt water.
Salt water.
Works.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. See the
I
iPhone?
was gonna get drowned by waves. Right, he's only 1 inch off the ground.
My sweater or shoe?
Boom. In the backpack.
What backpack?
What backpack?
My pocket.
Oh, he thought your little bag was a
No,
backpack.
it's not a backpack. It's in my pocket, your bag.
Damn.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit!
No, that was right when I fell off the jet ski yesterday. Oh shit, another one! Another one! Yeah, if Ryan's phone fell in the ocean, he'll jump in and get it. I would.
His phone was survived.
Yeah, that's my point.
Man, Cole.
Getting to the point where like I work on things so much that I'm getting better at like getting ahead of my work now. Because at this point, it's just rinse and repeat the same things just differently. And so with that, it's just like, how could I do it ahead of time to where it's like I'm hitting things and not stressing to where it's like literally just automatic at that point, like a free throw basically. It just works, you know? It just works. I'm not doing nothing special. I'm not doing nothing special, but I make regular look spectacular. That's all I'm doing. That's literally all I'm doing. Nothing special, but I make regular look spectacular. That's all I'm doing. When you think about Martin Luther King Jr., first of all, he was a doctor. But also, when you think about Martin Luther King Jr., it's the idea that he was a junior. You feel what I'm saying? So that means there was a Martin Luther King Sr. So the crazy thing about that statement, it just goes to show how powerful like generations are. Because I don't know nothing about MLK Sr., but he did enough work to where when Junior came about, he was able to take that work and like keep it up. And it goes to show how much work he was able to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was able to want to go to school, but not only that, to still be like, you know what, I'm educated, I'm good as an individual, but I clearly see that people around me are not well, and even though I'm in a comfortable situation, I know my comfortability is at risk because of just the current times that they were living in, and I'm still going to put in work to make sure my people receive more freedom. And it's crazy because they only fought for people to be civil. You feel what I'm saying? They only fought for people to be civil, just so I could walk down the street, someone else could walk down the street with me, and we either say nothing to each other or we say hola. You get what I'm saying? Just for people to be civil. Just so people will act like civilized people instead of animals. All they fought for was the idea of being civil, of being people. It's crazy. Yeah, that statement, injustice anywhere, it's a threat to justice everywhere. It's crazy because you see what's happening in America. with like black people. You see what's happening. And then it's frustrating because it's like, damn, what change could really be made? Because it's an idea that black people are really, from what I've seen, don't really have power to demand anything. We don't have economical structures to talk loud. Think about it. Banks talk loud. Chase, J.P. Morgan, John Pierpont Morgan, they scream out to where when people get elected, why would these people who are getting elected do anything for anyone else besides the people that paid them? You get what I'm saying? Because yeah, I could call my government up, my government official, and I could tell them about my struggles, but why would they listen to my voice when there's someone else saying something different, but they're also paying them big bucks? You know what I'm saying? Well, why are they being influenced by money? Well, that's where corruption comes in. You feel me? But we don't really have power structure, so we can't. It's like, how can you demand something if you don't have something for like a leverage? And it's frustrating seeing what's happening in America, and then you learn more. Then you learn that the world is not just America. One of the downfalls of being born in the United States is you get very stuck in the idea of only care about what's happening in the United States. But then when you look towards Nigeria, towards the Congo, and it's even to the point where several countries in Africa, to the point where it's like, well, sheesh, I don't even know what's happening, you feel me? Like, to where it's like, now I'm learning that there's just injustice everywhere. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? So where it's like, now sayings, like, literally sayings are just coming into play to where it's like, how could you be comfortable in these situations if literally no matter what you do, you're at threat? Just walking the streets, and it's like my life is at threat. My life is threatened. It's wild. It's wild to think about. But just like MLK Jr., it took the work of MLK Sr. to create a generational change. So when MLK Jr. came about, he was able to take that and do more. Literally change America. But change America just to be civil, that's crazy. It's crazy when you look at words and look at what they're actually fought for, just to be civil. Literally just to be civil. Shout out to this tree. It's just a random tree, but it's still a tree. It fought just to be civil. They fought just to be civil. Like, the more you look into that word, they fought literally just to be civil. Not for rights to be like, we have like power now in like this country. No, just literally to be civil. Just so literally, if I'm walking down the street and you're walking down the street, we either don't talk to each other or we say hi. But if anything, we just keep going about our business. It's wild when you think about it. They only fought for us to be civil. To when you go, there's really more work to be done because they fought for it to be civil. But again, what economic powers do we have to demand things in this country? Because yeah, we could be civil, but just because we're civil doesn't mean we're free, if that makes sense.
Don't ever be comfortable until you're able to be free. That's what the real freedom look like, you feel me? This is probably like the clearest I've ever seen, like, look at these like electrical poles, but like, you can really see like there's like a transformer right there. Kind of cool. Here's another one. This one doesn't go that far though. Stop like right over there. But that's one operated by Verizon. And this one says something. Let me see if I can use the iPhone zoom to see in on this. I'll probably read it later. Oh wait, it's only times 6. Sorry.